Hello my little subjects, it is I, your Kingofdoom11, and you join me back with some more Skyrim once the screen sorts itself out. There we go. I've tried recording this like 3 times already and it's kind of bugged out, but
Been here. I hope we aren't too late.
as you know, we followed Mercer to this Dwemer ruins, and we're trying to get the Eye of the Falmore.
Find a few surprises for us. This is just like old times. It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass. Damn it, there's no way through.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him. Let's keep moving. Size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life, lass?
Can't say that I have. Imagine the riches hidden within these ridges. What was that?
Jesus Christ. That got me weak real fast. Heal, 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 come on.
Looks like we can take a load over. Your choice.
Wait, I hear something.
A bit of a tolerance across there, buddy.
Bones. Look at that monstrosity.
It's a dwarven centurion. Very tough and very deadly.
We can take the beast on or sneak around. It's your call, lad. We're right behind you.
Come, take some. Nocturnal, guide my hand.
No, he's gonna trigger the goddamn thing.
So, you reveal yourself.
gets warmed up.
Ah, frostbite spiders. Exactly what I need for the frostbite venom.
What was that?
Force! They got the message.
This is where we saw Mercer.
Aye. There will be blood today. I can promise you that. Stench. This place
Who's there?
I'll give no quarter.
Only darkness.
By Talos. Mercer has a lot to... support. Until next we meet, lad.
to
Just
your
as I was
rest.
getting warmed up.
The water rushing through these pipes. We must be getting to a lake.
To the page. Hardly felt a thing.
Find Nocturnal's place. I will defeat you. He's here, and he hasn't seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can.
Carlisle, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Brynjolf brought you before me, I could feel a sudden shift in the wind. And at that moment, I knew it would end with one of us at the end of a blade. What's Carlisle been filling your head with? Tales of thieves with honor? Oaths ripe with falsehoods and broken promises? Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the guild. then it appears the shadows shroud more than your presence. They blind your wisdom as well. Our actions have always been one and the same. Both of us lie, cheat, and steal to further our own end. It's clear you'll never see the skeleton key as I do, as an instrument of limitless wealth. Instead, you've chosen to fall over your own foolish code. Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste nightingale blood. Caroline? I'll deal with you after I rid my...
I can't stop myself.
Damn you! Fight it, Brunel! It's taking control of you!
I'm sorry, I can't.
Is that the best you can do?
This place is coming down. Quick! Get the skeleton key and the eye and let's get out of here.
No luck there, lass. Something must have fallen on the other side of the door because it isn't moving.
We have to find another way out of here before the place fills with water. This place is coming down. Let's get out of here.
There we go.
Sorry, lad. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
I can't believe it's over. 25 years in exile, and just like that, it's done. All that remains is to ensure the safe return of the skeleton key. I'm afraid it's not that simple. When the skeleton key was stolen from the Twilight Sepulchre, our access to the inner sanctum was removed. The only way to bring it back will be through the Pilgrim's Path. It wasn't created for the Nightingales. It was created to test those who wish to serve Nocturnal in other ways. As a consequence, I have no knowledge of what you'll be facing. Brynjolf is needed back at the Thieves' Guild to keep order while you're away. And I can't bear to face Nocturnal after my failure to protect the key. I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of your journey alone. Take this with you. I'm not certain if it will help within the walls of the Sepulchre, but I certainly don't need it as much as you. I've had this bow almost my entire life, and it's never let me down. I hope it brings you the same luck. Garrus, Nurse of Frey.
We've stopped. What is it?
Were once members of what's known as the Nightingale
It
Trinity.
has. Here, this is your half, love. What do you need to take? I can. Here, this is fresh. I'll have another one made tomorrow. Let's go.
Yes, Baron Nightingale.
Right, first things first. Brought the map. Enter Twilight Sepulchre there, but first things first. Whiterun. I'm putting stuff that I don't need. I'm selling certain things and
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Your son got some good pieces out. The finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
Got a shovel here.
I sense that you're one of us. Who are you? The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here. I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key. I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me? The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey? then it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone. Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal. Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key, but I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying. The Sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Evermere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her. I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Evermere and replacing the key. The Evermere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck. Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade. Think about the Guild, about the state it was in when you began. Think about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits. Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason. I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help? Good luck, Nightingale.
Don't know why I let Anders tell me this plan. He said the place would be full of riches, but I had yet to see a single gold coin. To make matters worse, I think the other priests are beginning to suspect we aren't who we say. If they discover we're posing as priests of Nocturnal, I'm sure they're going to simply ask us to leave nicely. I'll have to watch my step. As an acolyte of Nocturnal, I've been assigned a mentor, old dark elf fellow by the name of Lithius. Maybe if I act the part, I can pry some information from him about the Pilgrim's Path, and has swear to me that all of the temple's wealth is stashed within their inner sanctum, which supposedly sits at the end of the path. So my job is to get through the obstacles alive. Lithius was easier to coax than I expected, gave me a wealth of information on the Pilgrim's Path, but he was speaking in riddles. I'll try to record what I remember here, and share it with Anders as after he's done with his mentor. The only thing Lithius seemed to clear about was there were 5 tests on the path. This what he said about each. Shadows of their former selves, sentinels of the dark. They wander evermore and deal swift death to defilers. Above all they stand, vigilance everlasting, beholden to the murk yet continuous of the glow. Offer what she desires most, but reject the material, for her greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. Direct yet indirect, the path of salvation, a route of cunning with fortune betraying the foolish. The journey is complete, the Empress embraces awaits the fallen. Hesitate not if you wish to gift her your eternal devotion. He also mumbled some nonsensical phrase like, night is the new day, and how he was the ghost of the sun. I have no idea what these cryptic sentiments mean, but hopefully during tomorrow's ritual, Anders and I will put everything we've learned to the test. Right. I have to do all this bit alone. I think I have to stay in the dark.
I don't recognize you, but the last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity. The last of the Nightingale. We were betrayed. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant. How do you know of me? The key! And Mercer Frey? I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. That's quite a noble sentiment for some. My only regret is that Carlisle? I feared she'd befallen nothing from the moment I arrived. When Mercer stole the key. I'm afraid whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path. Who dares disturb my rest?
Force! Roll! Roll!
One second. Right. Open this door.
What is wrong with the start of the game? Your graphics are all bugged.
Yeah. That's what happens with War Thunder.
Also, I've been running my game smoother on DX12 than DX11 now.
Yeah, that's what I run it on.
Oh, no then.
Force! Roll!
Me saying they're shooting out my drone sounded so depressing. Like, They're shooting at my drone. I need to get Jake on. I'm gonna rob Jake.
What do we have here?
Boy.
It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades.
I'm gonna go.
A pat on your head, a kiss
Give me
on
1
the
second.
cheek.
Be right back.
What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts. I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of shadow, the half moon for the agent of subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of strife. This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day. Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the sepulchre in order to defend it. The guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning. Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time. The agent of stealth is the master of remaining unseen. They are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible. This agent of strife can send
I have
forth
convinced
a tendril
Jake.
of pure darkness into the heart of another,
Oh,
causing
and Mark's
great
died.
injury to them. At the same time,
No, I'm listening
to
I'm listening to an important part of the game. Shut up.
making him stronger. This agent of strife can can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger. Choose your path, and your journey will be complete.
Carlisle?
Gallus! I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this nightingale, your fears would have come true. He honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
By unpopular demand,
Well,
me!
Eyes open. Walk
It's
with the shadows.
Shaky boy.
Goodbye.
I swear to fucking God, Tyler. If you don't fucking stop calling me Jakey boy. Your girlfriend, well, actually,
Yes, Nightingale?
I don't want to say that
What
because
is
I
it?
don't know if you two are still together.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Your girlfriend's gonna have to find a new boyfriend because you're gonna be 6 feet
I've
underground.
decided to make my home at
I'd like
Nightingale
to see
Hall.
you try.
Of course, I may visit some of Skyrim cities to acquire things from time to time. Can't afford to get rusted now.
Fucking War Thunder. Just let my fucking thing load, so.
Okay, right. Well, guys, we're going to leave this episode here. As always, if you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Be on the lookout for new videos, live streams, and all that good stuff. Don't forget to go check out the merch and my P.O Box. And as always, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.